Welcome to Footballer Insights and its UEFA 2022-23 Champions League series. This is the ultimate guide to the most prestigious club football competition in the world. In this series, we will be taking a closer look at all the key matchups, analyzing team performances, and making predictions that will take us all the way to the final game in Istanbul. We'll be following the journey of the biggest names in club football as they battle it out for supremacy. We'll also be keeping a close eye on the underdogs, the dark horses, and the surprise packages that could make this year's tournament one of the most exciting yet. So buckle up, get ready, and join us on this journey as we take you through the UEFA 2022-23 Champions League series, bringing you all the action and analysis of the world's most prestigious club football competition. Before we dive into the analysis and predictions, I want to take a quick moment to give a big thanks to FBref.com for providing the dataset we'll be using today. Without their generous contribution, this video wouldn't be possible. So, thank you so much to FBref.com for their dedication to making valuable data accessible to the public. So, without further ado, let's get started and kick off the discussion. It was a night to remember at the Stadio Giuseppe Meazza on February 22, 2023, as Internazionale faced off against Porto in the UEFA Champions League. The stadium was packed to the rafters with 75,374 fans, all eager to witness the clash of these two titans. From the moment the whistle blew, the atmosphere was electric. Both teams played with a ferocity that left the crowd on the edge of their seats. Chances came and went, but it was Inter Milan who managed to break the deadlock in the 86th minute, much to the delight of the home crowd. Romelu Lukaku's thunderous strike had the entire stadium shaking with excitement. However, the game wasn't without its dramatic moments. In the 78th minute, Otavio of Porto received his second yellow card, resulting in a red card and his expulsion from the game. Both teams continued to push forward, determined to secure the victory. Inter Milan's defense held strong, and they managed to fend off Porto's attacks until the final whistle blew. With the first leg of the match over, fans eagerly await the second leg on March 14, 2023. Who will come out on top? Will Porto be able to turn the tables, or will Inter Milan secure their spot in the next round? Only time will tell. This game had everything, from great goals to thrilling tackles, and even a red card. So, let's jump right in and take a closer look at the top 5 key insights about this game. Andre Onana, Inter's goalkeeper, had an outstanding game with 4 saves and a 100% save percentage. He faced 4 shots on target and was able to save all of them, preventing Porto from scoring any goals. His post-shot expected goals, PSXG, were also impressive at 1.2. It's clear that Onana played a crucial role in securing Inter's victory in this game. Inter had a higher number of shots compared to Porto, with 18 shots attempted compared to Porto's 10 shots attempted. However, they had a lower percentage of shots on target with 22.2% of their shots on target compared to Porto's 40%. This shows that although Inter dominated in shots, they were less accurate in their attempts on goal. Porto had a higher number of tackles than Inter, with 21 tackles compared to Inter's 18 tackles. They also had a higher number of interceptions with 14 interceptions compared to Inter's 4 interceptions. This shows that Porto had a strong defense, and were able to prevent Inter from making significant progress towards their goal. Inter had a high number of progressive passes than Porto, with 58 progressive passes compared to Porto's 24 progressive passes. This shows that Inter was able to make more forward passes, helping them to create more opportunities for scoring. Both teams committed a similar number of fouls, with Inter committing 15 fouls compared to Porto's 14 fouls. The game had a total of 4 yellow cards and 1 red card, with Otavio from Inter receiving 2 yellow cards and being sent off. This shows that the game was highly physical and competitive, with both teams fighting hard to secure the win. From Onana's impressive performance to the physicality of the game, it's clear that both teams put on an excellent show. Based on the player data, the top 3 performers in the game are: Romelu Lukaku scored the only goal of the game and had a high passing accuracy of 93%, with 49 passes completed out of 53 attempted. He also had 4 shots, with 2 on target. Nicolo Barella had the only assist of the game and a high passing accuracy of 93%, with 49 passes completed out of 53 attempted. He also had 4 shots, but none on target. Matías Uribe had a high passing accuracy of 93%, with 55 passes completed out of 59 attempted. He also had 2 interceptions and 2 tackles. Alessandro Bastoni and Andre Onana were 2 standout performers in the game between Inter and Porto. Bastoni, playing in the centre-back position for Inter, had an impressive game with 88 touches, the highest number of touches in the game. He also had 9 progressive passes, which shows his ability to initiate attacks from the backline. Although he did not score or assist any goals, his passing accuracy was high with 88% of his passes completed. On the other hand, Andre Onana playing as the goalkeeper for Inter, had an excellent game with 4 saves and a 100% save percentage in relation to the 4 shots on target against him. He was able to prevent Porto from scoring and kept a clean sheet for his team. Onana also had a high pass completion rate, with 44 passes completed out of 50 attempted, resulting in an 88% pass completion rate. With the first leg of the matchup between Inter and Porto complete, there are a few things to consider as we look ahead to the second leg. Here are 3 predictions for the upcoming game. In the first leg, Inter had 60% of the possession, which allowed them to create more opportunities on the attack. Despite having fewer shots than Inter, Porto had a higher percentage of shots on target in the first leg, 40% compared to Inter's 22.2%. However, Porto did not manage to score from these shots, while Inter scored 1 from their 4 shots on target. To have a chance of winning the second leg, Porto will need to be more clinical and make the most of their chances. While Inter had the upper hand in the first leg, the game was still relatively close and could have gone either way. With Porto playing at home in the second leg, they will have the support of their fans and will be determined to turn the tie around. As a result, we can expect a closely contested match that could be decided by a single goal or a moment of brilliance. Overall, the second leg between Inter and Porto is shaping up to be an exciting and closely contested match. Inter will look to build on their first leg victory and advance to the next round, while Porto will be looking to overturn the deficit and secure a place in the quarter-finals. Well then, that's all we have for our analysis and predictions of the round of 16 clash between Inter Milan and FC Porto. We hope you enjoyed our breakdown of the game and gained some insights into the tactics and performances that shaped the outcome. If you have any comments or questions about the match or our analysis, please leave them down below. We hope you enjoyed our coverage and found it informative and entertaining. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel to stay up to date with all the latest analysis and insights from the world of football. And, as always, thank you for your support, and we'll see you in the next video. Footballer Insights.